Hello everyone, my research topic is basic concepts of 3D printing. Next, coming to the objective of my research paper, 3D printing it's like a type of industrial robot. 3D printing can be used for printing on objects. Right. Recent developments in 3D printing is like making of pizza, chocolate, plastic dolls, and making interesting advancements in 3D world, like in the fields of telecom, satellite communication, and biomedical field, etc. And we have got some processes in 3D printing involved, like they are primarily additive processes are used, and successful layers of materials are laid under computer control, and the 3D printing models may be created with the computer aided design package, or else we can use 3D scanner also. The manual modeling process of preparing geometrical data for 3D computer graphics is that of similar to the plastic art such as sculpting. And coming to the 3D scanning, 3D scanning is the process of analyzing and collecting digital data on the shape and appearance of the real object. Based on this data, the three-dimensional models of the scanned object can be produced. Both the manual and the automatic creation of 3D printing models is difficult for actually the average consumers. Next, coming to the history of 3D printers, like in early 3D equipment and materials were developed in its 1980s. In 1984, like the scientist Chuck Hall, he is from 3D Systems Corporation. He invented a process. It is named as stereolithography, in which layers are added by photopolymers with UV lasers. And he also defined this process as a system for generating three-dimensional objects by creating a cross-sectional pattern of the object to be formed. He also developed the STL file format, which was widely accepted by 3D printing software. Like, we will be using this file to create a geometrical design in computer-aided design program, and this program will be used by the 3D printer to 3D print the particular object. The technology used by most of the 3D printers is to date, especially hobbyist and consumer oriented model, is fused deposition modeling and the special application of plastic extrusion. Coming to the next model of it, fusion deposition modeling. It's regarding the like in this process, the material is quite attractive for its properties and its less toxicity levels, and it's highly durable, and it's hard. It can be dyed with different colors. It is typically used in natural off-white form, and but the one of its disadvantages is it comes out soft, thus overhanging parts needed to be supported with appropriate structures. And to give the basic information about 3D printing, 3D printing models can be created with the manual modeling process of creating geometrical data for 3D print computer graphics, which is similar to that of plastic art such as sculpting and all. And like after 3D printing on object, finishing is one of the process. Like in finishing, the 3D produced resolution is sufficient for many applications. Like they'll be removing the material with high resolution subtractive process, which can achieve greater precision. Later on, we will be moving to lamination. Like lamination is one of the processes in 3D printing. In some printers, papers can be used as building materials, resulting in low cost to print. And during 1990s, some companies market printers that cut cross sections out of special adhesive coated paper using a carbon dioxide layer, and then they laminated them together. And one more process is also known as photopolymerization. Like it's primarily used in stereolithography. It's the SL file format to produce the solid part from the liquid. This process is dramatically defined as photoculture. And like we are coming to the other part of the 3D printing, which is nothing but bioprinting. It's like the bioprinting is the use of this computer aided transfer process, which is used for patterning and assembling living and non-living materials with prescribed two-dimensional or three-dimensional organization. This method is used to produce bioengineering structures serving in regenerative medicine, pharma, and basic cell biology studies. And coming to the applications of 3D printing, like it has got applications in automobile, biomedical, chemical field, telecom field, and satellite communicational field, etc. Like the 3D printing has spread into the world of clothing, with fashion designers experimenting with 3D shoes, dresses, etc. And like 3D printing of any product that requires core materials with special products from that must be preserved during the manufacturing process. 3D printing has been used to print the patient specific implants, such as like we can 3D print a human ear, human nose, human heart, like any part of the human body with these 3D printers. Successful operations include titanium pelvis implanted into a British patient, titanium lower jaw transplanted to a Dutch patient, and a plastic tracheal splint for an American infant. Like coming to the conclusion, with the use of these 3D printers, like we are able to assemble, like we are able to create many objects in many parts of the industries, like without using their original machinery. Though the use of this bioprinting and syringe extrusion techniques are functionally enhanced, but most of the fields are using 3D printers instead of their original equipment. That's the use of the. By this, I am concluding my topic: basic concepts of 3D printing. Thank you, and have a nice one.